everyone, my name is Mashika. I am a yoga instructor, and this here is a 20-minute yoga video for everyone. It's simply going to include some breathing, some movement, and a short mini meditation towards the end. If you want to stay on your mat longer for your meditation practice, please do so. But for this video, we're going to keep it nice and short and sweet, 2 to 3 minutes. So grab your mat, grab a blanket if you need so for your knees, and let's get started. So let's come into a nice, easy seated position. Eyes are closed. You can be in an easy pose, or your legs can be straight out in front of you. Shoulders relaxed, spine nice and straight. Eyes are closed or lowered. And let's begin to take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale loudly through the mouth. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale loudly through the mouth. And just begin to focus on your breathing, tuning into this moment. You may choose to have the palms of your hands facing down if you want to feel more grounded. Or you can have the palms of your hands facing up if you want to feel more open to the energy of your practice today. And just continue to take those deep breaths in through your nose and exhale through your nose. Focusing on this present moment, not concerned about the past or what you didn't do, and not concerned about the future, what you have to do after this moment, but just bringing your awareness to this present moment that you have here. Begin to tune into how your body feels in this moment. Do you feel any discomfort? Do you feel any sensations? Are you holding on to any tension or pain throughout the body? And just continue to take those deep breaths in through your nose and exhale through your nose. Begin to tune into your thoughts. Are they positive? Are they negative? And as you breathe in, begin to think of affirmations such as, I am worthy, all is well, I am strong. And as you exhale, release all that no longer serves you within this moment. Just letting go. On the next breath, let's bring our hands to heart center, pressing our thumbs against our chest. And during this moment, let's set an intention or affirmation for our practice today. If you do not have one, I can suggest a few. So an intention can be to feel balanced, to gain more energy, to feel relaxed. Or it could be an affirmation such as, I am happy and filled with joy. I am great. Great things are happening to me. Or you can choose to dedicate your practice to a loved one or to yourself, or maybe both. So just take a few moments, breathe, and reflect upon your intention or affirmation for your practice. We will begin with 2 deep cleansing breaths. So on the inhale, take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale loudly through the mouth. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale loudly through the mouth. Slowly open up the eyes, release the hands, and let's begin our practice. So on the inhale, let's raise the hands all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands back down. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, bring them back down. 2 more. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, bring them back down. Last one. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, bring them back down. On the next inhale, raise the arms all the way up, nice and tall. Breathe and stretch. And on the exhale, let's turn towards our right. Right hand as a kickstand, left hand is over the knee. Gaze slightly over to that right shoulder. Spine is straight, head is up, and breathe into it. So I'm going to show you from a side angle how it looks. So this backhand, kickstand, left hand is on the knee, spine is still straight, and breathe. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up, nice and tall. And on the exhale, turn towards the left. Left hand as a kickstand, right hand is on the knee. And just notice how one side may feel different than the other. And make sure you're breathing. Inhale the arms all the way up, nice and tall. And on the exhale, turn towards the right once more. Now, if you feel like you want a deeper stretch, turn towards the right a little bit more. But don't overextend yourself. Remember, don't slouch, but keeping the spine nice and straight. Breathe into it. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up, nice and tall. And on the exhale, turn towards the left once more. Same rule applies to the side. If you like a deeper stretch, turn towards the left. But don't overextend yourself, keeping the spine nice and straight. Head is up. And breathe. Inhale the arms all the way up. From here, we're going to hinge from the hips, bring the hands down, forward and over. Getting a nice stretch in our lower back, maybe filling our hips. Breathe into it. And breathe. On the next breath, slowly begin to walk the hands towards you. And you can place your hands wherever you may like them in this moment. We're going to do a couple head stretches. So on the next breath, let's slowly bring the head back for a nice stretch in the throat. Slowly inhale to neutral. Exhale, bring the head down for a nice stretch in your neck. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, turn towards the right. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, turn towards the left. Inhale to neutral. And from here, let's come to our hands and knees for neutral tabletop. So first thing first, when it comes towards the hands, you want to make sure that they're slightly spread apart. You want to make sure also that your knees are hip width distance apart. So take both of your fists, place them in between your knees, and that's how much space should be there. Wrist is in alignment with shoulders, knees behind hips, and your feet are nice and flat. And from here, we begin our cat-cow series. So in the inhale, you're going to drop the belly, bring the gaze up. Exhale, round the back, bring it all in. Inhale, drop the belly, bring the gaze up. Exhale, round the back, bring it all in. Inhale, drop the belly, bring the gaze up. Exhale, round the back, bring it all in. Do 2 more at your own breath. Warming up the spine. Waking up the body. And when you're done, come back into that neutral tabletop. From here, we're going to transition into a child's pose. So we're going to extend the knees mat distance apart. Big toes are going to connect. Slide those hips back. Walk the hands out in front of you. Place the forehead down towards the mat. And just breathe here for a moment. This child's pose has many great benefits. It calms the mind. It helps you de-stress. And just breathe here for a moment. Remembering that intention or affirmation you set for your practice. On the next inhale, let's slowly come back up to neutral tabletop. So from here, we're going to curl the toes and begin to send our hips up into our first downward dog for today. Now, once you get to your downward dog, you can begin to walk the feet, pedaling it nice and slow. So you may begin to feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, especially if you run a lot or you're very active. And just breathe. Noticing how your body feels.
If you like, you may choose to move the hips from left to right, but just do what feels comfortable for you. I'm going to tuck my shirt in and just breathe. All right, finding stillness in our downward dog. On the next breath, we're going to bend the knees, look in between our hands, and step towards the top of our mats, coming into that forward fold. So our knees are softened, our head is relaxed, and our hands may or may not touch the mat. It is completely fine, and just breathe here. Still feeling that stretch in the hamstrings maybe. Maybe you feel it in your hips, and just breathe into it. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, gaze is ahead. Breathe. Exhale, touch the earth. Next, inhale, raise the hands all the way up, palms meet our heart center. Inhale, the arms all the way up, slight back bend. Exhale, trace the midline of your body, touch the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, gaze is ahead. Exhale, bring both hands down, step that right foot back, step that left foot back into downward facing dog, and breathe into it. On the next inhale, coming into that nice strong plank. Now, if you have to adjust your plank, that means your downward dog can either be too short or too long. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Let's try that once more. Inhale into a nice strong plank. It should be a nice flow. Exhale, bring the knees down. Slowly lower down the elbows, chest, chin. Bring the feet nice and flat, hands up by the chest. Baby cobra. Feeling a nice stretch in your lower back. On the next breath, you're going to curl the toes and begin to send the hips back up. Downward facing dog. On the next breath, bend the knees, look in between your hands, step towards the top of the mat, coming into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, touch the earth. Next, inhale, raise the hands all the way up, palms meet our heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, the arms all the way up. Exhale, trace the midline of your body, touch the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring both hands down, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to a nice strong plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, baby cobra. Breathe, nice lower back bend, breathe. Next breath, curl the toes, send the hips back up, downward facing dog. And breathe. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale loudly through the mouth. Next breath, bend the knees, look in between your hands, step towards the top of the mat, coming into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, touch the earth. Next, inhale, raise the hands all the way up, palms meet our heart center. We'll do that once more. Inhale, the arms all the way up. Exhale, trace the midline of your body, touch the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring both hands down, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale to a nice strong plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, baby cobra. Breathe into it. And on the next breath, slide back into that child's pose. Open up those knees, big toes connect. Slide those hips back, walk the hands out, and just breathe. On the next breath, we're going to slowly walk the hands towards us. And we're going to gracefully bring the legs out in front of us, opening it up into a wide-legged V shape. Your feet are flexed, meaning that the toes are facing towards you. Spine nice and straight. Let's inhale the arms all the way up. Turn towards the right side of the body, forward over. Maybe your hands can touch your feet. Maybe it touches your shin, or maybe it comes to the side of your leg. And just breathe here for a moment. Get in a nice side body stretch, maybe feeling your hamstrings. Making sure that this left foot is still flexed, still engaged. On the next breath, slowly begin to walk your hands towards you. Inhale the arms all the way up. Begin to hinge from the hips. Come forward, bring the hands down. Keeping both feet flexed. Feeling it in your back, maybe in your hips, in your hamstrings. Just notice how these poses feel for your body. Next breath, slowly walk the hands towards you. Lift yourself up.
Inhale the arms all the way up. Turn towards the left side of the body this time, forward over.
Now this side may feel completely different than the other. So if you want to grab hold onto your foot, if you can, do so. If you want to bring the hands by the side or even touch your shin, breathe into it.
Release the foot or your shin. Slowly walk the hands back on up. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, release. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Heels as close as we can to our bodies. Interlace the fingers. Grab onto the tops of your feet. Move the knees up and down. Get in a nice stretch in your inner groin. Breathe into it. From here, we're going to close our knees. Bring the hands behind us in the same direction as the feet. Begin to do some windshield wipers looking in the opposite direction. You may choose to go slow or fast, just depending on how you feel in this moment or what your body requires. Listen to your body and breathe. All right, so from here, we're gonna come all the way down towards our back, laying down. And let's bring both of our knees into our chest, rocking from side to side. All right, slowly let's release that left leg down towards the mat, still holding onto that right knee. You're gonna take your left hand, place it onto that right knee, bring that right knee towards the left side of the body, extend that right arm out, and gaze is towards the right. Now your knee may not touch the mat or the floor, but that is completely fine. And just breathe into it. Inhale, bring that right knee back up into your chest. Exhale, release the right leg back down. On the next breath, bring the left knee into your chest. Give it a nice big hug. Take your right hand this time, place it onto that left knee. Bring the left knee towards the right side of the body. Extend that left arm out and breathe for a nice spinal stretch before we go into our meditation. Next breath, slowly bring that left knee back into your chest, and let's bring the right knee to meet the left, giving ourselves a nice big hug. From here, we're going to open up the knees a tad bit. Grab your peace fingers, which is your index finger and your middle. Grab hold onto the tops of your foot, your big toe, and begin to slowly rock from side to side, or you may choose to stay still. Or you can choose to bring the hands onto the pinky edge side of your foot and just rock from side to side. All right, in the next breath, slowly release the feet and the hands down to the mat. Extend the hands above the head, feet in the opposite direction. Breathe. And on the next breath, we're going to slowly release the hands. Palms are facing up. Feet are going to be mat distance apart, so just spread them apart as we get prepared for Shavasana. Which is a meditation. So take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale loudly through the mouth. Once more, take a deep breath in and exhale loudly. Let's just take this moment to remember our intention or affirmation and allow ourselves to be within this moment, knowing you are supported and protected. And just take this moment for you to be still, to be present. Slowly begin to bring movement to your fingers and to your toes. Gain an awareness of your breath. And when you're ready, place your left foot towards the mat and roll over to your right side into a fetal position. Taking this moment to recharge. On the next breath, slowly lift yourself up, coming into that easy seated position from the beginning of class. Eyes are closed, hands are heart center, and we'll end the practice like we first started with 2 deep cleansing breaths. So take a deep breath in, exhale loudly. Take a deep breath in and exhale loudly. The light in me harness the light in each and every one of you that is watching this video. Namaste. Thank you all. I hope you enjoy. Bye.